What up, playa?
Pimp.
Pimp, pimp.
Pimp, pimp. Hooray. Pimp, pimp. Hooray.
You have an idea how to start this? Because I do.
You have an idea.
Yeah.
That was my idea.
My idea is I start by doing like an infomercial for a product. It's an eye scraper. And at the end, you go, Lucas, no, we're not doing an eye scraper. We're doing Skyscraper.
But then you scrape my eye anyway.
And I'm like, yeah, you should still buy this product.
You're tying me into like an optometrist LASIK chair.
Yeah,
And
good
you're like,
idea.
wait a minute. Does number 1 or number 2 look better? And I'm like, Lucas.
Yeah, we can do that.
A little optometrist thing.
Yeah. Cool.
Question.
Yeah.
I know originally we were trying to get Alex on for another episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what her availability is next week, but it seems like her kind of film.
What is it?
Eurovision?
Maybe. I think Paul might be coming next weekend though too, so maybe not.
That could change it. For the Grizz game.
No Grizz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was stupid.
That was stupid.
Did the Vikings miss the playoffs then? Because of their loss today?
They did.
Damn.
And Mission lost by $1 billion.
And the Packers made it. Fuck.
Bad weekend.
Bad week. Yeah, let's do this. I'm trying to think what my character could do. So are you just pitching an idea to me?
Yeah. I'm a salesman.
Okay. I'll be like
doing Skyscraper.
I'll be like coming to your office in the Empire State Building, and I'm like, all right, what are you here to sell me? And you'll be like, all right, sit in this chair first. And
okay.
you'll be like, we're gonna dilate your eyes real quick, and I'll be like, that's weird, but okay. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love it. Eye scraper first, and then the LASIK. We'll get there.
But you'll like dilate my eyes and stuff to get it up to the point where it's like we're doing all this eye stuff and.
No.
Oh, okay.
We'll discover it our own.
We'll get it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Caesar. You be good boy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Play. Am I at the right place? 72nd floor. Yeah.
The subway.
Room 7812. Grand Central Station. This is it. All right.
The doors of the subway open.
Hey,
mister. Step inside. Hello, fellow subway traveler. Take a seat.
Okay.
Take a seat right next to me.
Usually, somebody doesn't tell me what to do on the subway on the 72nd floor, but I'll do that.
Sir, let me ask you something. You ever get itchy eyes?
I mean, yeah.
Just stop right there.
Oh, okay.
Don't we all? Is what I was gonna say. Yes, we all get itchy eyes, sir. And you know, here in the 902nd floor of this office, that what we need here is an eye scraper, because that's what we do here at this floor of the office building that we're in. We're selling eye scrapers, and if you've got an itchy eye like we all do, boy, do I got something for you.
So you're selling eye scrapers on a subway and a skyscraper? I don't know what the I don't know the practicality of the eye scrape. I don't know if I want it.
Well, for the itchy eyes, sir. The itchy eyes. I don't know what the other term you're saying, but this is an eye scraper factory.
No, I can rub my eye on that. I'm just trying to get to a skyscraper.
We don't do those
like
here.
in the air, like a skyscraper. You hate them. They're everywhere.
Hate those.
What do these have in common? I don't need an eye scraper.
You said you had itchy eyes.
Sell me on it. Because I'm
You
not
said
going to take
itchy
it
eyes.
otherwise.
This product made of balsa wood and some leather is what's going to get it done for your itchy eyes. Not that eye drop bullshit. You don't need any of that eye drop bullshit.
They work fine
you need balsa wood. No, it's toxic. It's gonna kill your vision.
Sounds like I'll get splinters. My sperm. All right, yeah. I'm in. I need my sperm healthy. I need
eye scraper.
I need to reproduce. So let's start the process. Are we doing it on the subway? What the fuck is that you've got there?
It's my balsa wood scraper knife. We have to sharpen a new batch.
I don't know if this is a good environment for this.
Hold on, sir.
It's a thigh scraper.
What I'll be doing.
That's what
mother.
Jesus. I was thinking it was a way for women to achieve the thigh gap that they want. You just scrape a little off.
No, that wouldn't work, Brandon.
Does the balsa wood not scrape thighs? It only works on eyes.
For itchy purposes, not for fat loss purposes.
Oh, okay. It's solely itchy, and balsa wood is the trick. You don't get splinters or anything?
Well, that's the risk you gotta take on alleviating problems.
And then they itch real bad.
Yeah.
But that only happens to it only happens to 60% of your patients, so it's fine. 40% see itchy eye relief in 2 to 6 years. It's crazy. I'm investing in this product.
You're also the host of this podcast.
Yeah, I am a host of this podcast. You're a co-host of this podcast.
Do you have some questions for me?
I do.
Movie style.
Movie style.
I'm a big movie fan. In fact,
that's kind of why you're here as a co-host.
I love it.
Well, questions for you. Do you remember that movie Wild Things where there was the three-way with Matt Dillon and Denise Richards and all them? You don't know? Not ringing a bell?
No, don't even know Matt Dillon. So
yeah. Well, question for you. Do you like the actress in the three-way scene from Wild Things?
Denise Richards?
One of the actors. No, the other one.
What's her name?
Neve Campbell. Neve Campbell. Or not even if you like her. Do you just like three-way scenes? That might be a better question. Okay, yeah. Good.
A menage a trois?
Uh-huh. That sounded Mandarin or maybe Cantonese, was it?
It's French. I know that because of the screenplay I've been working on recently.
Oh wow. And what's that called?
It's called Horatio, Brandon. It's about Captain Crunch.
Oh, that's right. The Captain Crunch screenplay. And because of the French diplomatic undertone throughout it. Not even really an undertone.
Well, he's French. Yeah. And I'm going to have it mostly be in French to keep it realistic.
Next question. Do you like Captain Crunch?
You're going to have to be more specific. What element? The cereal, the brand, the mascot?
I'm going to go the cereal.
I do.
It's a good cereal. Last question for you. It's very sharp, but it's good. Last question for you. Do you like cities and the buildings primarily in the downtown area of cities?
I'm ambivalent towards them, I would say. I prefer walkable communities, so I guess that has that going for them.
Yeah, the downtown area is definitely more of a walkable scene.
Like if you live there, yeah, you can walk to get your groceries, walk to your job, ostensibly.
Yep. I don't know if I've ever said this on here, but I don't know why, but maybe it's just growing up in Montana, but once a highway turns to 3x3 and then 4x4, and then you start to see real skyscrapers, man, it gets me going. I get so
scary.
It's a
It's
big
so
turn on.
horny. You're horny for skyscrapers.
Yeah, and skyscrapers and all that shit. Maybe it's
Boy,
because
do I
I'm
have the
just a
movie
small
for
town
you.
girl. Oh, I was about to say that with your love of Captain Crunch.
I'm writing that thing.
Well, if you answered yes to liking the Wild Things threesome sex scene, Captain Crunch the cereal, or buildings in downtown cities, you've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, the movies. This is Brandon.
Movies. I'm Lucas. I'm your co-host. And it's me, and I love movies. That's my
I think you already said that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing a, like some people wear jerseys of their favorite teams. I'm wearing a movie jersey. It's The Shining.
I'm wearing not a jersey, but a shirt of my favorite team who lost today in the championship.
Or alma mater.
Yes.
Don't spoil it for people. What if they're taping it?
This is 8 days after.
What if they're taping it?
I guess
To
they
avoid
could.
commercials.
They've had 4 back-to-back out-of-town funerals, and they haven't gotten to it yet.
It's a massacre.
It's sitting on their DVR with reruns of The Good Doctor.
Great show.
We've waxed poetically about our love for The Good Doctor.
Future
I see
TV
a watch.
talk. It's my G-Shock. It's my dual analog and digital. So it's got, you see there, it's got the analog sticks going, but it's also got the digital numbers going. It's a tank. Yeah, the G-Shock. You got the Apple Watch going.
Yeah, I've never had an Apple Watch before until Christmas, and Marina bought it for
I didn't
me,
know that.
but she accidentally bought one with a too
Apple
small
Watch
band. I don't have a small wrist, so we had to shop around for mediums and larges, but they're out everywhere in the 41 millimeter style. I eventually found just one at Best Buy. That's about it that there was, and so I bought it while I could, and I'm finally able to wear it and learning how to use it.
He's an Apple Watch spy kid.
That's George Clooney, actually, the president of the Spy Kids world.
Pardon this quick segue. This is a movie podcast. Recently, we did do an episode entitled Jack Frost, right? Starring Michael Keaton. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I learned this on a separate podcast. We never discussed the fact that George Clooney was originally meant to play Jack Frost, and that's why the snowman looks like George Clooney.
I'm pretty sure I said that in the episode. That was one of my facts.
He didn't say that.
I think it was one of my facts.
He didn't say it.
Somebody fact check that, please, because I'm pretty sure I said that.
He forgot to say it. That's why the snowman looked like he had fetal alcohol syndrome.
Hold up. Lucas, you ramble for a second. Oh, shit. It's not on this one. You ramble for a second.
Let's just assume I'm right for a second.
Well, let's just assume that Lucas is wrong for the next 10 to 30 years. And
I'm probably wrong. I was probably not paying attention.
He was drunk.
I was probably drunk off my ass and driving.
He was drunk and driving, doing a podcast.
I'm trying to do the podcast on the way home, yeah.
He's got his laptop and his mic and his phone.
My beer.
No. So many beers.
Dozens at that point.
Your hard seltzers.
Ugh, no more.
No
Says
more.
The court.
Well, if you like any of those things, you've come to the right places.
I'm Lucas.
Brandon Lucas. We love movies, and this week we watched a film from 2018 called Skyscraper. Now, before we get into it, I'm not drinking beers. I don't know if Lucas is. Are you drunk again?
No, because I didn't have to drive, so I didn't really need to take the edge off like that. Yes, but I was drinking some Diet Dr. Peppers earlier. Left it out in the kitchen.
I gotta have my code red.
We're not recording for forever, I guess. What movies we are, I guess. Never mind. We're doing it all. We're not having any interruptions this episode.
No interruptions.
One take. We were in the same clothes, I'm sure.
What we do every week.
When we get this done on, not today. We're not even going to extend it over to Monday or Tuesday. What works better for you? Probably either or works for me. I could get it done.
It might even, maybe even Wednesday.
I could probably do Wednesday.
Yeah. There's
Can't do Thursday.
That's fine. I don't, it's weird that we're even talking about it No, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's weird that we're even talking about it because it doesn't matter. But Marina's grandpa and her aunt is going to be in town like maybe Monday, Tuesday, leaving Wednesday.
Or we could do Wednesday. That'd
but we're not
doable.
going to need to.
That's like, we're not gonna. That's like a hypothetical. What we're doing is that's because we're gonna go play pickleball later.
We're just gonna movie at the end of the show. That's what it is.
And if we do it in the middle, it's just because we're hyped about movies. I already said I'm a fan. I love them. I'm wearing the shirt of a movie, so we just get excited sometimes to say it.
It's the Golden Globes tonight. Guesses on Best Picture Drama, Best Picture Comedy.
I haven't even seen the nominees, to be honest. Hate the Golden Globes. I saw Anatomy of a Fall won Best Screenplay. That's cool. My number one movie of the year. Was that nominated for one of the Best Pictures? Maybe Best Foreign Film?
I think it was. It was nominated for foreign, and it's supposed to be one of the Best Picture noms come Oscar time.
Okay. I mean, I feel pretentious saying it's my favorite movie of the year because it won the Palme d'Or, but it's true. I love it.
I'm thinking it's probably Oppenheimer, maybe Killers of the Flower Moon. As far as comedy musical, Barbie's definitely there. Poor Things is the other one that I think's up there. Also, I've heard great things about Bradley Cooper's Maestro, which is on Netflix, which is I'm not technically a musical.
He does music in it.
So I don't know which that falls into.
He directs music.
Yeah. So anyway.
He's funny. He's like got a fake nose. He's being a funny guy.
And we love movies.
We love movies. I'm wearing one.
So let's get into it.
Today's topic, movies.
Did you peep that director? Because I'm about to tell you the director.
I peeped some of his previous films. I forget his nombre. So why don't you say Yamo him for me?
So you're like, oh, this is Michael Bay. It's not. And then you're like, oh, well then you're like, oh, it's Roland Emmerich, you know?
Doesn't The Rock have a guy? Maybe it's that guy.
It's Roland Emmerich. He did.
He's got the
Jumanjis. He did Rampage.
He's got some guys. But like, who's this guy that does this bullshit? It's this guy. What's his name? Yamo.
This week. I lose you so much.
There we go.
But you're back.
I haven't even ended the call yet.
I know, right? But usually his guy's Roland Emmerich, but this time returner Rawson Marshall Thurber. We've used him once.
Returner for us?
Yes.
List off his films, Brandon.
Dodgeball, a true underdog story.
Okay, a classic from when we were all like 8.
Yeah. The Mysteries of Pittsburgh.
We did do that one. I remember that.
No, that was not it. We're the Millers.
Remember
movie
that
Marina loves.
Hate
Marry Me.
Yeah.
One of Devin's favorites.
Oh yeah, he did like Marry Me.
Central Intelligence, a rock movie.
That's it.
And Red Notice.
He's the Red Notice guy.
He sure is.
That's where we've done him before.
The $220 million Netflix film with Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, where they each got paid like...
They're homies.
Of all time. And we're just
and what's this man's name again?
Rawson Marshall Thurber.
Rawson Thurber. And he's a writer as well, I would guess.
He's the writer of this, and he's done all the same stuff, but he did not write We're the Millers or Marry Me. So, doesn't dabble as much in writing.
Yeah, he's not a romantic.
Also.
He's not a romantic.
But he wrote Red Notice, a movie that we were impartial to.
I didn't like it.
I thought I was maybe impartial to.
Well, it had The Rock and it had Ryan Reynolds, so I don't remember it fondly in my hippocampus.
I just good word. I remember like the double cross and then the triple cross, and then The Rock and Gal Gadot were fucking. Go back and listen to the season 6 finale Red Notice.
Not the bracket.
Give us some views.
I'll listen to that as well.
Give us some views.
I'll listen to that as well.
We would love that. More. A cast? Like one that you'd wear when you break your arm.
Oh, I was doing the fishing thing.
Or your neck or your back.
I was doing the fishing thing.
Casting Society. I should have known. Dwayne Johnson. We've talked about him already.
He's big. He's the most famous. Maybe not most famous. He's the most highest paid actor in the world, or something like that.
Correct. Yeah.
Red Notice helps.
Yeah. So you got that. You got Neve Campbell, the girl from the Threesome and Wild Things.
Campbell.
Maybe it's Neve. It's Neve. So,
isn't she the girl from Scream as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Scream 1 through 4.
It's that film. Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's how you say it. That's how you pronounce it.
You've got Chin Han, Roland Mueller, Noah Taylor, Byron Mann, Pablo Schreiber, and McKenna Roberts.
So they had to save on some money after they got Mr. Rock. You know what I mean?
You know any of them, Lucas?
I was just saying no, because you got to spend money on The Rock. And after that, your casting budget is pretty depleted.
I thought I knew the guy who played Bota. He looked familiar.
Bota these nuts.
Yeah.
He said that in the movie, by the way.
He did not say that. That would have been one of my quotes.
You were asleep, I guess.
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of this when you said Bota that way. It reminded me of when we did the Jewel of Sudan, our writer's block, and we had Mbasa Fetu.
Yeah. That was the villain.
Yep.
In the twist.
As our Coney 2012.
We might have to bring back a special edition one-off writer's block to help me through some of this.
Captain Crunch
story, yeah.
Yeah. All right. A plot today. A security expert must infiltrate a burning skyscraper 225 stories above ground when his family is trapped inside by criminals.
Well, you already had a job there too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Die Hard.
I was gonna say it's a clear homage, as we say in the film community, homage to Die Hard,
and
John McTiernan classic,
Towering Inferno.
Which I haven't seen, but I think
I haven't either.
People are like, yeah, they're doing the Towering Inferno thing, but with Rock, with Mr. Rock.
With Mr. Rock.
Who's a pretty big draw. He's but before we get to the box office.
Yeah, you have to use so much paper because he is a big guy. It's a big draw. Yeah, you have to draw
even if you scale down, you draw other things.
2 pieces of paper.
You draw other things next to him, he's got to be big.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I saw one light in the lighthouse, Brandon. Does that mean the history's coming?
It means a plane is coming and it's heading for this skyscraper.
Oh no.
The plane is coming. That's what they said in the Twin
The plane
Towers.
is coming. The plane is coming. They did.
It's here. History.
It's coming. It's here. There's our history.
Paul Revere were there in New York City on November 11, 2001. That could have been prevented, I'm thinking.
November 11th. He's a little late.
Oh, sorry. September 11th. You were there 2 months later. He could have prevented it.
He would also be incredibly confused, I think, by the layout of modern society. And he gets spooked by the cars and stuff, I would guess.
And maybe the planes and the people.